Now, most people think that taxes are just that, taxes, and there's no big difference between business and personal taxes. But in reality, there is some major differences of what business taxes are and personal taxes are. So with that being said, I'm going to give you an overview of what the differences are when it comes to business and personal taxes. You know, the only way we could do it, the Wealth Builders way. But before we do all that,
allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Put in work Burke for the wealthbuilders.com. That's the Wealth Builders with a Z.com. And the co-owner of the Wealth Builder Solutions LLC. And don't forget about 5280fitness.com also, right? And if you love content like this video and talking about making more money, saving more money, building a better you and business, then go ahead, subscribe to the channel and like this video. All right, so business taxes and personal taxes are two distinct categories of taxation that apply to different entities and have different rules and regulations, right? So here's the overview of the key differences between the two of them. All right, so number one, the entity subject to taxation, right? So basically, business taxes, right, are imposed on legal entities such as a corporation, partnership, sole proprietorship, and limited liability companies, aka LLC, which most people have nowadays, right? These entities are separate from their owners and they are responsible for paying taxes on their own income, right? So you got to file taxes for your business and you got to file taxes for your personal taxes, unless you want to combine them, but that doesn't make sense. Now, personal taxes, as the name suggests, right, are imposed on individuals based on their personal income, assets, and other financial activities. All right, so we got that out the way. We know the difference between business and personal, what they really mean. Now, number two, taxable income. Business taxes, right, when it comes to business taxes, businesses are taxed on their net income, which is calculated by subtracting business expenses and deductions from the gross revenue. Different business structure may have varying tax rules and rates, so definitely check with your tax professional, right? If you have an S Corp, C Corp, sole proprietorship, LLC, all these different business entities. Now, personal taxes, individuals are taxed on their personal income, which includes wages, salaries, investment income, rental income, and other sources of personal revenue. So if you own a property and you rent it under your name, you rent it out to other people, not under your business name, like the business doesn't own the property, then you get taxed on that rental income, all right? Number three, tax rates and deductions. Now, business taxes are only subject to corporate income tax rates or pass-through taxation, depending on the business structure. There are also specific deductions and credits available to businesses, such as depreciation deductions and research and development credits, okay? And, you know, things about like, you know, if they use your money, if the company used their money to buy equipment, use their money to invest into the business, things like that. These things all come into consideration. Now, personal tax rates are progressive, meaning that higher income levels are subject to higher tax rates. Individuals can claim various deductions and credits for expenses like mortgage interest, education expenses, and charitable contributions. Okay, so you know when you go to Goodwill and you hand over some clothes or something like that, they give you a receipt. You need to hold those receipts for your taxes come the next year. All right, that's how you can reduce your tax liability. Number four, filing requirements. Business taxes typically file separate tax returns, such as Form 1120 for C corporations or Form 1065 for partnerships. Pass-through entities like S corporations and LLCs often pass their income through to the owners, who reported on their individual tax returns as business income, okay? But you still have to report it as a specific type of income, okay? Now, personal taxes. Individuals file their own income tax returns, such as Form 1040 in the United States to report their personal income and calculate taxes owed. Okay, now, the reporting period, number 5. Business taxes usually have a fiscal year or calendar year for reporting their income and paying taxes. The reporting period may differ based on the business entity and the tax jurisdiction when they file their taxes, right? That's why some businesses have a fiscal year landing in January, some land in May, some land in August, some land, you know what I mean? Like, their fiscal years vary. They're not the same as a personal taxes. Personal taxes, most individuals follow a calendar year for tax reporting, meaning their tax year runs from January 1 to December 31st. Okay? Number 6, tax planning and compliance. Business taxes. Business tax planning often involves managing expenses, optimizing deductions, and utilizing tax strategies to minimize the tax liability of the business entity. Okay? Now, personal taxes. Personal tax planning includes various strategies from reducing tax liability, such as retirement contributions, itemized deductions, and taking advantage of tax credits. Okay. Now, it's important to note that the specific rules and regulations for business and personal taxes can vary significantly by country and region. Tax laws are subject to change, and businesses and individuals should seek professional tax advice to ensure compliance and optimize their tax situations. With that being said, I am not a tax professional, but I just know a little bit about a little bit. You know what I mean? So thanks for watching. It's the man, it's the myth, the wealth builder himself, Devon, Put in Work Burke, signing off for the difference between business taxes and personal taxes. Okay? Now, question for all my wealth builders. If you're ready, and only if you're ready to change your life, join the Wealth Builders movement and learn the Wealth Builder solutions to building a business online, creating passive income, and being fit for life. All right. If you're interested in all that stuff and being able to make a change in your life, then click the link below. All right. Do remember, Wealth Builders, make more, save more, build more.